3 people were in fact arrested at Pioneer Courthouse Square, according to police. But then, as Jeff was saying, we know numerous people, Cole saying maybe at least a dozen, if not more, have been detained in the area of City Hall. And police still saying if you're still in that area, you are subject to arrest. But they first had to clear out all of the legal permitted marchers there. There was at least 1,000 people who had signed up to be a part of that rally at 3:30 this afternoon. And within, again, 20 minutes or so that things got ugly there, they were first saying anybody with small children to leave the area. And then it wasn't too much longer when they said anybody downtown, just leave the area.
Yeah, now there were families and small children at the front of this, what started as a peaceful rally. At 3 o'clock they started marching. Then they were told to disperse because things had gotten violent and they looked confused. They didn't know where to go. But most of those folks quickly dispersed. Lisa Balick standing by at City Hall, where we saw some folks taken into custody, Lisa, about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, we're walking down to City Hall. We are now at 6th and Madison, and all of a sudden this caught my eye. Take a look here at these windows. This is the old federal court building, smashed windows. This is used for offices. It's the Gus Solomon building. Again, offices are in here with people inside them. But this is what we are seeing. Unbelievable. Oh, let's take a look over to the right. Look, take a look over to the right here, Douglas. We've got more over here. We've got some of the rocks that were actually thrown into some of the windows. Again, we're just discovering this, as I'm sure people will be discovering in all kinds of places around town in the next few hours, the damage that was done here. But it's unbelievable, just how far this damage has gone. Take a look over here, more graffiti on the side of the apartment building over there, and the streets are now littered with garbage, littered with so much stuff that's been thrown, and we're seeing still a great officer presence throughout the city. We are again at Madison and 6th heading down towards City Hall. We're about a block away from the backside of City Hall. So this is what we're seeing again. But take a look. This is, Southwest 6. People are trying to get home. One lady said to me, I have to pick up my kids. What am I supposed to do? And as I told her, I said, well, go to your car and just wait until the coast is clear to be able to leave. But sections of the city totally unaffected, but sort of the heart of the downtown core, on just about every block, you're seeing damage.
Okay, Lisa Balick reporting from City Hall, and she's discovering damage, as I'm sure business owners will in the next few hours as they come to inspect their property. This is a live look from News Chopper 6. Protesters somewhat dispersed. I want to show you video from about a half hour ago. Now, this was protesters setting boxes on fire in the middle of an intersection. You see the police standing back. And then if we continue to watch this, you'll see the police finally just storm those protesters to move them back from the intersection. And there they go right there, the officers running in and storming that intersection, moving those protesters back. And we saw this repeatedly, time and time again. So you see the officers lined up there, and then they would storm, move the protesters back, move them back to the next intersection, put out the fires, and that's how it went earlier this afternoon as the violence took over this protest.
And this is some of the worst violence that we've seen, but it may have even started as early as this morning, when we know that at least 2 banks in southeast Portland were vandalized. They actually applied super glue to the doors and to some of the ATMs. It's not completely clear if that's linked to the May Day protests, but we know financial institutions have often been targeted in the past. Okay, and that's after police moved. So here you saw the fire that was set. Now, this was about 40 minutes ago. We saw them lighting, and this was thick black smoke because a lot of it was plastic. Those orange traffic cones, those orange traffic barrels, newspapers to fuel this. Then they threw some newspaper boxes on top of that. They're made out of plastic, and that's really toxic smoke that comes from that plastic, thick black smoke. And so police were standing by as they lit this all on fire. They let that go for about 5 minutes, and then police stormed the protesters, and they moved west down the street. And that's what we saw about 40 minutes ago. And about 3:30, again, this started as a rally, quickly turned into a protest, and then police deemed this a riot. About a minute ago, Portland police just tweeted, "The riot has subsided for the moment. Officers, though, will continue to patrol downtown Portland as things continue to de-escalate." So hopefully we're seeing things sort of come to an end, knock on wood, in downtown Portland.
Let's get back to our Lisa Balick right now, who's been discovering damage. Lisa, once again, it's not a protest anymore. This was a full-blown riot this afternoon.
Yeah, hi, we are on Southwest 5th, right by City Hall. Take a look. They are definitely trying to protect City Hall here. We see there are several protesters on the other side of the banister there, where the officers leaning on that banister. There are several protesters who are sitting down there. They're keeping an eye on them. And again, we see officers on every corner around here. There's got to be, I would say, at least over 100 officers here. They're also videotaping at the same time, which is interesting. They're also making sure of what's happening with the crowd. They're really keeping a close eye. They've even asked some of us as well to move out of the way, just to make sure that we are not in their way of seeing what's going on with the protesters. But again, take a look at the scene. This is not what you expect to see at this hour at 5 o'clock at Southwest 5th and Jefferson. This is the Max Track area. Again, the train is not running here. We do see some buses, but the buses are obviously being detoured around here on top of the detours they already have with the TriMet construction. But keep in mind, this is 5:30 on a Monday in Portland, Oregon. This is not what you expect.